Sorry.
Hello. What's up, man? How are you?
Loving the energy there, bro.
Yeah, you gotta start it on the right way, man. Gotta get the energy there.
Lekker, buddy.
Audio all good? Can you hear me?
We good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling. I woke up this morning. After the 2 days of not feeling so well, I woke up this morning with some positive energy and just decided to tackle the day with positive energy
Lekker.
right through.
Glad to hear you feeling good, my brother. Or better.
Yeah, man. How are you? What's up?
All good. All good. All good. As you know, you got a cup on me, bro. Cup omo. Cup on.
No problem. Right. Once I just want to say thank you for joining me on the show, man. And you know, I wanted to give you this opportunity just to speak to other people that maybe don't know what's up, maybe
Oh,
people,
yeah, yo.
maybe people that don't know about Boost One and the initiative and who you are as an individual. Because I did some research about you yourself as an individual, man.
Yeah.
And people often think of when you say Hollywood stars, they are often classified as celebrities or people with a certain high following.
Oh, yeah, yo.
And for this show, I look at it not as people with a high following or, a star status, but to me, a star is someone that continues to shine. What's up, even? A star is someone that continues to shine through the darkness, that someone that continues to persevere and emits their light through everything and just to keep on pushing. Because, the sun comes up, nighttime again, the stars will always be there. No matter how dark the sky is, there will always be, even if it's just one star in the sky,
Yes, sir.
there will always be that one that continues to shine its light. So in that, I just want to say welcome. Before we get to the business of Boost 021,
Yes,
I
sir.
just want you to let myself know and the people that are on, we got Chanel as well. Who is Robin Booysen? What is it that you are doing at home when you're not busy with all the things? What is it that relaxes
I
you?
see.
How did your journey start? Because I heard you studied politics. How is it?
Firstly, Tariq, thank you for inviting me, bro. Really, it's a privilege to be invited. This is the first kind of live that I've been invited to. As you know, I host normally the live sessions, so it's nice to be on the other end. Thank you. So thank you for giving me my debut on live chats. But yeah, Robin, I mean, bro, I just started training again. I did some Muay Thai a while back, not like pro, just training. I recently joined Fighters Inc. In Ottery. So I do that these days. I play lots of football. I do a lot. I like being creative in my spare time. So videography. Wherever I am, I try to capture something, and compile it into a video. Just I don't know. Just I like shooting random things. I spend a lot of time on my own, bro. Like it's weird, but I'm very social, but I also spend a lot of time alone. I don't know. It's just something I really enjoy being spending time. I mean, I'm not a loner, but I like spending time with myself, just gathering my thoughts. Thinking about the future, what can be made possible, looking for opportunities in anything. Lots of people message me, tell me about their business, and we just try to find opportunities in anything they're doing, and get creative. So that's me in a nutshell. That's what I do when I'm not on Instagram, on Boost01 away.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. We can actually relate in so much. Getting into a bit of self-defense is something that I want to go into as well. Especially being a short guy around, people want to take advantage. I just need to
I know
get
it
some
comes in
of
small
those
package,
extra moves.
bro.
Yeah, it does, man. Definitely does. I've knocked it out already. We relate so much in that sense because I'm also someone people see me as a social person.
Yeah.
I'm usually extrovert in the crowd, but I enjoy my own company as well. I enjoy being creative, continue to do new things, and something that I've seen that you've done. I hope that I pronounce it correctly because me and English sometimes are not good. I don't know if it's yayo or what something production, but
Oh,
it's
oh,
your
a little
real estate.
sideline, a little
Yeah.
sideline, but yo, you did your homework, bro. Okay, I see you, I see you, I see you. So it's called Jayo Productions. So, so,
Yeah, your
so if you
production.
want me to explain what Jayo means, it's basically
Please.
the Chinese or the Mandarin version of keep boosting. It's like Jai. I actually learned and keep. It's like a long journey. That's why I always say like everything in your life happens for a reason, and it's always somehow just like a ripple effect. So I spent some time in Asia, and I was teaching, and before we would go teach, like because I was new, and then other teachers would shout at you, tell you, Jayo, Jayo. And what it means was, you can do it, just come on, you can do it, you can do it. So something we would do with each other as new teachers, and older teachers would shout at us and help us, encourage us. So I took that with me. The Jayo was something that I really loved about China when I was there, and I used it very often. So it stuck with me. I came home and I also said "xie" and instead of "thank you," and I did lots of that type of thing. But Jayo definitely stuck with me, and I actually wanted to make that my clothing, my apparel line, Jayo. But life gives you other, and there's different meanings to different.
After me, it's not looking for sign you.
Yeah,
Colors will not understand what that.
yeah.
Like I thought it was like a color thing. Yeah, yo. I read it so
No,
wrong.
it's Mandarin. It's actually Mandarin.
Speaking about Mandarin, something else, because that now just it clarified everything else in me.
Yeah.
One thing, and I read this mom inside, and we just could not stop reading. I read from the first one till the second one, and I just had to keep on going.
What was
and
this?
Every time that I was the blog.
Oh, the blog.
All of your blogs.
Yeah, you were
All of the
everywhere.
blogs. Yeah. Yeah, I have to make a good show, man. So I need to do my research.
Nice.
So we were reading this blog, and I was reading it, and my mom is just like, yo, wow. She's like, yes, this guy. Yo, wow. And I'm reading all the powerful words, and I'm like, yo, mommy, I'm like, yes, she's so powerful. I mean,
Yeah.
the way that you managed to diversify with languages, speaking different languages. I saw Mandarin come in there as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of, because I'm someone that's also very much influenced by Christ, and you see that coming through the work. And the rhyming scheme that you had, the way the words were put out, it was just put out in such a beautiful way that what I actually want to do, I want to insert each and every one, and every day I want to post one of it on my status because it was really impactful. I couldn't stop. So where did the love for writing come in? Where did the love for that come in?
Sure, bro. I think it's I don't know, man. Like, I'm a very creative person, I would like to think, and as toxic masculinity, we as men, especially a big brother like me, we can't do certain things. But I was just like, you know what? I did it in my spare time. I was writing, and I read it to someone, and she was like, why don't you start a blog? You should start a blog. And I was like, nah, you're nuts. Someone also encouraged me to start a vlog, like a vlog where I actually say my spoken word. And I wasn't, because I was like, now what's people gonna think of me, type of thing, And then as years and as I got more confident and believed in who I was more, I think I was like, now who cares what anyone thinks? Because I'm actually might be stopping someone else from being inspired, but not posting those things. You know what I'm saying? I may impact someone or 10 people, and that 10 people can just impact the next 10. So it's like, yeah, why hide it? Why worry about the naysayers when there can be so much good that comes from it? So I actually started that blog years and years ago, and when I spent time in China alone, when I went on my own and I was teaching there, I would spend time at night, and I would also write. I mean, instead of just sitting and doing nothing, I would just put my thoughts down onto paper, and that's basically how it came about. Just basically all my thoughts on a page.
Some amazing thoughts, man. And now getting into the big thing, because I this came out. Usually, this is where the greatest ideas come out. I mean, the greatest songs, the greatest ideas is birthed from a place of pain. A place where you are in a deep dark hole, where you don't know what to do, you don't know what's the outcome.
Yeah.
So I know the story. For those that maybe don't know, those that are going to take the repeat of the life, can you just give a bit more insight to the birth of Boost 021?
Sheesh, bro, it was about a year ago. Hard lockdown. So, yeah, long story short, everybody was losing jobs, and everybody was losing hope with jobs, and people losing lives, and it was just losses. And yeah, I was looking for an opportunity, like in terms of employment, and I was feeling sorry for myself, and like, what can I do? No one wants to give me an opportunity, and like, I was just waiting for opportunities, and I was like, why should I wait for opportunities? Why don't I just create opportunities instead? You know what I'm saying? And then like, I was dating someone years back, and this is the first time I said it out loud. She actually, because I always wanted to make a difference in people's lives, and she ask me the questions. Like, I get that, Robin. I get that you want to make a difference in people's lives. It's amazing. But how are you going to do that? And how are you also going to sustain yourself by doing that? And that was a tough question that you posed to me some years ago. And last year, I only got the answer to that question. So I think it was that question pondered in my mind for all the years. How, and those three categories. How am I going to make a difference? Sorry about that. How am I going to make a difference?
But
How am I going to make a difference? How am I going to sustain myself as well? You know what I mean? And be happy. So then I decided Boost 021. The name comes from the word boost, because boost is like upliftment, encouragement, and there's no possible way to use the word boost with a negative connotation attached. It's almost impossible to do that. And then 021 is, of course, Cape Town, the dialing code of Cape Town, so it's to boost Cape Town. CPT, it would have been boost CPT, but that's youngster vibes, and I wanted to be different, to stand out. And also
yeah,
people question they say boost 21, they say 021 boost, they say, there's a lot of, and I like that there's a tongue twist, and there's some curiosity to what the brand is.
okay, amazing. So now you had the idea of Boost 021. And obviously you now needed to get the action plan, get it into place. So what did you do to make this idea a reality? As to what we are all seeing right now. What did you do to get it to this point? What's up, mini cover? What mini cover by Noir? Noir.
Oh, yo, bro, sheesh, you must think back, like, you literally can't care what people think about you. Number one, you can't care of opinions, and I don't say that to be arrogant or anything. I say that because
Yeah,
not everybody is going to believe in what you have envisioned. So the Boost Auto One store,
okay.
and I'm pretty sure you'll get to that, so I won't speak too much on it. But the Boost Auto One store was in my mind a year ago. You know what I mean? Like, I envisioned it a year ago, but I knew that this. Well, I didn't know I wanted it to happen like that. But as I taught and I started watching and doing more courses and following mentors, etc., they made me realize that quick gratification is not the way. There's a process, and trust the process to get to that point. So I did what I had to do. Like, I put myself in uncomfortable situations. Like, I'm not an influencer, nor do I think I am, and nor do I want to be one. I don't want to influence, but I want to impact more than influence. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do things that was very uncomfortable. I had to do free advertising, number one. And then I had to put the camera in my face and say, "Hey, I'm Robin." Like, I had to do stuff like that so that the audience can find out who I am, because I believe that we trust a person before we trust a brand, kind of a thing. Like, I can recommend a brand to you, but if you don't trust me as your friend or a person, you're not gonna use the brand. You know what I mean? So, like, I always use the analogy of, if you see a a vending machine and you see a girl selling lemonade, you're definitely gonna buy from the lemonade instead of from the vending machine, because of obvious reasons. You see the girl in a physical being. We are emotional beings as well, so we go towards that. So I thought I'd tell my story. I'll tell people who I am in last year, and I thought I did Boost to one speak for itself instead of me being on the face of the brand instead. So that is what I had to do, bro. I had to push, push, push. When things weren't looking up, I mean, I'm not saying everything's looking amazing now, but my resilience grew over time. So I think that was the main core of everything, was resilience, 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 and that's why I came out with a separate brand for the apparel called Keep Boosting, with this logo. So I got creative with the logo
Nice.
as well. I got creative with the logo because I wanted to be a part from the Boost 021 franchise, if you can say that. Yeah,
What is that on the logo? Is the head? Is it like a X?
it's an
The
ad
X
sign.
sign? What is it? Okay. And what does that X sign mean?
So for
Is it
any
like X?
any social media platform, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, Twitter, before putting Tariq in your handle, there's an at sign before anything
Oh,
in
okay,
any
okay.
social media platform. So this is basically to collaborate with any brand. So this Boost, man, and Tariq can go there, or Puma or Adidas and whatever. So that is actually the reason. My vision was, not for now. I know that Booster 2 is not the biggest brand in Cape Town, but when it does get there and when it gets there, this brand already has a platform to put anyone next to the brand. So that is the reason why I actually have the keep boosting stance and the @ for the face.
I love that. I love that. Something you also, like, once again, I said in the beginning, we can relate so much. And
Yeah.
something you said, you spoken at the interview at Push Radio also, where you said, you wanted quick followers, you wanted
Yes.
the success to come immediately.
Yes.
Many people don't know, because I think it was when I got out of the year, when I took my gap out of school, and I was 100% certain of what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because now I knew what I wanted to do, and I believe that I had the talent to do it. I wanted it to happen now. I was like, I'm young, I'm gonna be the youngest, the world is gonna see me. I want it to happen now, I don't want it to happen when I'm like older. Then
Yeah.
I'm like old news, and it's so true what you said. Quick gratification is not the answer, and it causes so much anxiety and so much depression that people don't even realize. You literally you need to focus, you need to dream about the future, such as yourself, dreaming about what you want to do. But the
Yes.
main thing is to focus on what you are doing now
100%
and what
so.
you can do now in this moment to get there.
Definitely.
So another question that I want to ask you is, I know you spoke slightly, but what were other certain struggles that you faced during during the course of last year with Boost 021? What are certain technical aspects, maybe certain negotiations not going on? What was like one of the biggest?
I think number one is people not trusting you as a person, not trusting the brand. Um, like who do you think you are type of vibes. Like, like who are you? Like you have like who do you think you are type of thing. That's most of the type of questions. Like he has a little a, he doesn't have a good following. He only has 1,500 followers. So that like obviously before 1,005 I had only 600 or 700. I mean, flip, bro. I remember the thing is I'm extremely confident as well. Like I'm a very confident person. If you meet me, if you're not confident as well, you think I'm arrogant.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yes,
So, so I like
yeah.
yeah. So I'm very confident, and I walk in, unlock on doors, bro. Like I don't like I shoot my shot. So I think that's also weird. I got to a network, a place of network where I'm not saying it's a broad network now. It can always grow, but I think in a year, I think my network with people has grown only because I'm confident. I'm not afraid to fail, my bro. Like I'm not afraid. I'm not saying in an arrogant way, but I'm not afraid to fail because I can look back, even if the pedal or the store doesn't work out. I don't walk with my head down low. I walk proud because I took the shot. I was eager and confident enough to be willing to fail. So I think that's just what keeps me going, my bro. It's like don't be afraid to fail.
A misconception that people have, because you're speaking about arrogance and confidence, something I just thought of now.
Yeah.
Arrogance is the people that never really failed enough. They've had everything going right, so now they're arrogant. Confidence is people that have failed and is not afraid to fail again
Yes, sir.
because they know at the end of the day
Yes, sir.
to reach their goals. And
100%.
it also, creating this, what you put in is what you're gonna get out.
Yes,
And I
sir.
mean, you got out some liquor faces from boys to men.
Yes,
You
sir.
got out some negative the people you're working with.
Oh, yeah.
How is it like working with local people in Cape Town? Because I mean, something like this isn't something that our people see every single day. So how is it working with these different local brands, and seeing all the work that they do? I mean, going into the store, you spoke about the videography.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think like Cape Town is special. Like until we realize that, until we realize how special our people are and the skills we have, and like I mean, flip, we have amazing rappers, videographers, creatives that I've met, and just amazing people. The only issue that I
yeah, we
have
do.
is, and I learned and I watched this from Vusi Temboyako, and he said that, and this is a bit off topic, but I think it will help with the question with people. He said that apartheid never lost; it won. Because apartheid was
Yeah,
eradicated, it doesn't mean it won. What apartheid wanted for us to believe is that we are less than. They made us believe that we as a people we are less than. We can't make it. So what they did was in the past they also had with the slaves, there would be 300 slaves in the field, but there would only be one house nigger, or there would only be one house and one lady that would be the maid. And what happened was the other slaves would be jealous of that one. So they kind of psychologically brainwashed us to be jealous of each other. and not wanting to see each other go further than a certain point, you know. So when I say when I say that we need to support each other, the white people are laughing at us, like because we think that we're fighting them. We're fighting each other, bro. Like we're literally fighting each other. So that is also part of the brand. The brand is to also, and no one believes me that I really care, and I really want us to bring together. I don't want to cling on anyone's success or anything. So I want us to work together as one and create Cape Town. If we can keep the money in Cape Town and keep the small businesses flowing, we can become amazing as a city, which we are already. But economically, we can win.
You hit the nail on there. That was such an amazing answer. So true. Our people are fighting each other. When our friends get a certain level of success, everyone wants to gossip about that
Yeah,
person. Everybody wants to, they just want to downgrade that person. They never want to support each other until they see, okay, now
yeah,
you are up there.
yeah,
Now I'm going to support you. Now
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah,
say that you're up there. And I probably was. I wasn't gonna say this on the live, but it's something that I've been thinking about because I didn't do it intentionally.
yeah,
But I just thought about it on the show that I had, right? Most of the time, and it wasn't intentional at all.
yeah,
But I realized that most of the people that I had on the show was colored people, and I was like, "Whoa, I need to get some diversity here,"
yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe people can. It wasn't my intention. It's just like as I go.
Yes, sir.
And then my brother said, "No," he said, "you know that you're not racist. You don't need people
You ready
to
to?
tell you that you are racist. You
Yeah.
know you got white friends. You know you got black
Yes,
friends."
sir.
He said, "But what you're doing is not wrong."
Yeah.
He said, "You're giving our people to speak because our people don't get put on the media. Our people don't get interviews. They don't get to tell
Yes, sir.
their
No
stories.
platform.
And you allow the business to tell their stories on your life
Yeah.
and to come to your market." What sparked the idea for the Boost Out to One Lives with Storm and having the market day, and just take us through the market day. How does it go? How is the
The love
process
of
set up?
people. I mean, like the love of people. Number one, I love making a difference. I love meeting people. That and then also through the time of learning, because when I was doing a lot of research, obviously, like how to do marketing and just all those things. I'm still learning as we go. But I did lives when I just started Boost to One with like 200 followers. I had live sessions way in the beginning. I had live, and then I told Storm that I didn't want I don't want to be the face of the brand, like type of thing, man. I wanted to just be in the back type of vibes. So I did have the lives way back. It stopped, and then I spoke to Storm. I saw her YouTube channel, and I was like, wow, she's really good at these type of vibes, talking to
Like the
people.
queen of lives, after her live, she gets her lives like started and it's like rolling.
Y- y-
Even if she just does it short live, she's so
Exactly.
professional at her
So
lives.
she's amazing at what she does, So I approached her, I messaged her, we spoke. She's like, nah, cool. So I said, listen, because you're great at this, do it. It also allows you to network with more people and practice your skill. So that is how Storm got
Yeah.
involved. And then for the month of May, I told her, or for the month of April at least, I said that I want to do the live sessions with people that has been part of the journey since day one. So everybody that I had on the live for the past 3 weeks has been part of Boost Out to One journey. So just for the birthday month, I wanted to give back in a sense and just speak to those people. So that's how that started, the lives. And then the market day, it was also, bro, everything I do, it's never just doing it at that time. There's always like agreements months ago and things can't work out. Like I did have the one market, I had to postpone it because Cyril put us on level 4 or 5 or something and we couldn't have it. And then, yeah, so that agreement was already there. So I just went back to the homies at Go Driving, and they spoke really nice guys that own the venue, and the marketer will be back as well. But yeah, then I thought, why not give small businesses a platform that don't have a venue or that don't have a store to store their things and give them a platform. I mean, flip bro, it wasn't the best turnout or whatever. It was a good turnout, but for a new market, I think yeah, we can grow, man, and I think we can all work together.
Yeah, I completely agree. And that's the thing. There's so many, like you said, Cape Town has so many talented people. Um, but because of also apartheid, there are so much that have been held back from opportunities and finances. And sometimes,
Yeah,
Steve Harvey is like one of he's my role model. And he always says, you know, you can do something, and sometimes just one person can give you a call that can change your life. And sometimes all we need is just someone to give us an opportunity,
Yes, bro.
someone just to give us a platform,
Yes.
and the small things can change our life completely. Now
Definitely.
getting to the exciting news, because this is what wanted me to get you on the show. When I saw this, I was so excited that when I saw the layout and everything, just talk to us a bit about the store, man, and
So,
also the something that was really exciting for me because you don't get it in every store. Talk to us a bit about the fact of the podcast. Is that going to be the same as the live here? And
yeah.
there's a place where you guys are filming. Talk about the whole entire store, the layout, and
Cool.
what you have planned for this year.
So the store, the layout, I wanted to design it so that brands that sell apparel can have maximum area or space to book a certain area, like, because I want to get as many brands as possible into the store for opportunity. I'm not saying that there's lots of traffic at the store, like lots of feed, but if you have a brand, and it will be much better for you to tell a client that go to the shop, my brand is being sold from there. Um, and you can do your day-to-day other hustles if you're a serial entrepreneur, if it's your side hustle and you're selling t-shirts, there's a place where you can tell your customers to go to instead. And what we're always also going to do is, but before I go there, let me tell you a bit about the store. Yeah, so the one section is just for the clothing, and then I'll have the office and where production will take place with the videographer. And then the store split up in two. One side will be the studio for photo shoots and video shoots as well. So I mean, it's open to the public for rent as well, and we'll have the onboard videographer and photographer there. So if you do need one, he's there. If you don't need one, you can bring your own one as well. So that's the interior of the store, and then things that get added on. Every brand owner that wants their clothing in the store will get a photo shoot, part of the price, part of the package, a video shoot, as well as they'll be on the podcast. So we have everything already. We have the mics, we have the lights, we have the cameras. Was it alles? We just need to put everything into the store now. Everything is sorted in terms of planning and like a 3 Crown Studios, Keenan, great, amazing dude, very talented. He will be with me at the store some days. He'll be the photographer. So they'll sort out the lighting and everything for the shoots and for the podcast. The mics, alles is gesorted, So all you need to do is come through and come sit down on your chair and talk to me, So I will also be the sales assistant until further notice. So I will be there
Nice.
being the guy selling your clothing in the store. So you don't even need to be there if you're a brand owner, but you're more than welcome to come at any point, see what's popping, to check your stock, to replenish your stock. So the process is you're allowed to have about 25 items in the store. If you sell 5 items in one day, you're more than welcome to bring another 5 tomorrow for the month. So that is the amount of items you can have for the month for 650 Rand.
Yeah.
That's if you pay before the
You hear me?
1st of May, at 650 Rand. That's excluding the photo shoot and the video shoot. But if you add the shoots in, it's 1,200 Rand, and you get the podcast. And we will have monthly market days as well, pop-up stores outside the location. Next door there's a park with a nice field. We'll have soccer tournaments. We'll have more pop-ups over there, music, DJs, rappers. On the day of the launch, we're having a music video that's being shot at the launch day. So yeah, guys, this is going to be a music video based on me. You guys are gonna, yeah, I'm telling you guys some secret information, but yeah, I thought I'd tell you guys there's going to be a music video, not based on me, but kind of in that realm. So I'm excited for what's gonna happen. If you want to be in the music video and whatever, do some dance move, Tariq, please come through.
Yeah. I'll be there. Just let me know the date and I'm there. Because you said the store's gonna be in Lotus River,
As
no?
you notice, right next to Boys to Men's Hair Studio. It's right next door. So there's gonna be a full experience. If you come
Not too far from me. You know the day and ik daar. Ik breng mijn mensen samen.
Bring me, bro. The thing is, if you're coming for your shoot, you just might get the fader next door, and then you come through straight for some pictures.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited. Thank you for all that you are doing for the
Thank you,
people.
bro.
Thank you for I truly see, reading the blog, I truly see God's favor over your life. The fact that you are doing it, not out of greed, but with a bigger vision to impact other people's lives.
Yeah.
And it's definitely gonna come back to you. it already is coming to you back to inflation. It's not maybe in money and that, but as you said, in the happiness that you are feeling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't think I can show you how excited I am when I saw the plan like here. And I think what made me so excited that it's not you with your own apparel or you with your own product saying, okay, I'm starting a store.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you had a store, you're bringing in the technology, social media people using today, you're bringing in videographers, you even had entertainment at the market days,
Yeah.
and you are bringing a collective of unity of the people. So I wish you all of the best.
Thank you, bro.
Let me know about that day.
Appreciate it.
Definitely, it's my one thing you can come with also is here on the live now.
Cool,
Whoever wants to
cool. I
come with
like
it.
to see it.
Thank you, man, so much.
Thanks, bro. And
And all the best.
before I leave, to everyone that's watching or will be watching, there's still spaces available in the store. So if you do want this place, please don't hesitate to DM me. It is a up to 6 month contract to be in the store for up to 6 months, and for 25 items. So yeah, if you're keen to be in the store, I'm gonna be the sales assistant. And every customer, so if Tari comes to buy a Keep Boosting t-shirt, we have a mini shoot with you. As every customer will have a little mini shoot, and we'll post you up on social media, and we'll tag the relevant pages. So I wanna make it as get people as involved as possible, you know. So yeah, that's the vibes. It's just gonna be community and liquor vibes. Also, we have some liquor guests beside business owners that will be on the podcast. We have people like I don't want to name drop now, but yeah, we have some liquor people that I spoke to already. You know, some influencers. You know, that's gonna come to the store for podcasts and stuff like that. So, where the store's gonna be popping, bro.
So what more can the people ask? You guys can just heard you heard the price. It's a decent price.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair price that you're gonna get. I mean, it's not just in the store.
Yeah.
You're gonna get people. Spoke about the trust. People are gonna trust the salesperson.
Yeah.
People are gonna be impacted by the store. They're going to want to come more. They're going to refer people because
100%.
it's a store that don't get everywhere else. It's gonna be on YouTube, on the podcast.
Yes.
You're gonna get a free
Facebook.
Yeah. And if you so bang, Lotus River is not dangerous. Don't worry.
That area is so nice. I mean, Zayda's been trading from there for almost 10 years now, and I'm moving into his old venue, Boys to Men. They moved next door, so I'm in his old shop. He has great customers. I mean, he got people like Ramesh Khan from KFM that cuts his hair over there. Like, he got some big, like his barber is like like in Lotus River, it's considered a very upper class because it's 150 Rand for a haircut. It's not your 45 Rand fade over the spirits. You know, he's like a more of a. If you watch the videos of I posted one today. If you watch the videos of Mental Freak, you can see what kind of experience you get there. It's not your pack. Oh, wait, I apologize. I almost said something else, but it's not that type of experience with a haircut. But yeah, it's a good experience. Nice.
Nah, man, thank you so much, and I appreciate it. All of the best. And stay tuned for next week. I'm gonna say the same that I said last week. I'm not gonna tell you who's on the show next week. Why? Because I don't know myself. But stay tuned for next week.
Thank you, bro. Yeah,
right, man.
Cheers, man.
Much love.
Cheers, man.